Yo, this is Aaron N. 38 on Twitter, and this is the new Cloud9 podcast. This podcast, we're going to be doing the E3 predictions for E3 2014 taking place in San Francisco or
Uh, Probably L.A. San Francisco.
Convention Center.
Yeah, the L.A. Convention Center, San Francisco, or maybe San Diego. But yeah, the E3 predictions. That's what we're going for. And yeah, we're hearing rumors of Resident Evil 7. So I don't know about that. Do you think it's quite possible, Aaron?
Yeah, Resident Evil 7 from the developer Capcom. You might know them from such titles as Street Fighter 4, which is a pretty good fighting game. Dead Rising 1, 2, and 3. Check it out. Dead Rising 3 on the Xbox One. Check it out. The one. Just like Neo from The Matrix. But yeah, Resident Evil 7. I wonder if Leon will be in it or it'll be an entirely new character. Like, maybe they could do something with Resident Evil 4. Like, Resident Evil 4 made the game more action-y instead of being more about survival. Because they gave you a bunch of ammo and, like, assault rifles and stuff like that. And they made you Leon more powerful and less of a survival horror. So, I don't know, maybe they'll reinvent it with a new character. I don't know if they'll bring an old character back or they go back to Raccoon City. Like, what do you expect?
Well, Operations Raccoon City was like pretty much the worst Resident Evil, and I'm a big fan of all of them, but I'm not sure about Operations Raccoon City. I mean, I didn't really like the fact that a bunch of Umbrella like cleanup crew just go in and try to take out any survivors. I mean, look who survived. Like, no, not Sherry. Leon and Claire. So yeah, they survived, and I was kind of hoping to see some Alice, cause I was like, whoa, this game's coming out, and I hope Alice is gonna be in it. But Resident Evil 4 was like so good. I mean, it was just give you that sort of kind of classic action-packed survival horror, which was so good, and the characters in there, they were pretty good. But Resident Evil 6, that was awesome. Me and Aaron were just playing some of that like last week. It was
Mercenaries mode.
yeah, I've been playing Mercenaries mode and campaign. I thought that was pretty cool. And we've just been like just on a roll. What else? What else? Rumors are gonna be on the E3, Aaron.
I just loaded up some fresh rumors, and I'm kind of excited to bring them up. But first on the list, the Xbot himself, the Microsoft head. This one's for you. Xbox One gets a price drop in some way. Whether this is a skew with taking out the Kinect, which I don't know if you want to do that because there's games like Kinect Sports Rivals that just came out. I don't know if it's good or not, so probably don't pick it up or do if you want, if you have Kinect. But I don't know. That'd probably make it $100 less. Probably be $400 on par with Sony, but probably be $450 in Canada since inflation. Like even video games are like $70 right now. But yeah, what do you think about this skew?
Well, if you're gonna play Kinect Sports Rivals, you're gonna have to have like a massive amount of space just to play it. Cause make sure you don't have any pets around, cause they can get in your way. I've been like my friend came back from Yellowknife. He picked it up. He had pets. He's playing in his room. Couldn't really see. Like the Kinect couldn't really see his body movements, and he like kicked one of his pets, and then. So yeah, but I would say that the Xbox One is doing really good. It won the console wars, and it has some of the pretty much good games like Dead Rising 3, Rise, Forza, Motorsport 5, which I haven't played yet, or Rise. I don't know how good that is. I still got to get them both.
Son of Rome.
Yeah, but I've seen the Rad Brad play some Rise, just like one or two videos, but yeah, I think it's not really. I'm not sure about the skew. I think it's not that good. Because Microsoft's doing really good, and they beat Sony, and Sony's trying to come back at them. they're developing new games like, well, it's gonna be, well, Metal Gear was originally for the PlayStation, so they announced it on Xbox too. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to say.
Yeah, Microsoft releasing a SKU would make sense. Like a connectless Xbox One would make sense because they want to compete with Sony. Because I think Sony kind of took the lead, just because it has a lower price. That's basically it. Why? Because people can afford it, and $400 and $500 doesn't seem much to probably like I don't know game journalists because they probably get this stuff for free. But not to be talking crap on game journalists because they're really cool, but the regular consumers, they probably don't want to pay a lot for that. Like 400 to 500, they probably could get like a good graphics card for PC or buy a bunch of RAM if they wanted to with that kind of money. Like you probably get a decent like PC rig with that kind of money. But anyways, yeah, I'm hoping Microsoft does well. Like I bought a PS4, but I'm open to get an Xbox One, but I'm just waiting for another Halo. Or something like Quantum Break is made by Quantic Dream. Is that? Yeah, that game looks really cool. It looks like slow motion effects redone it over like Max Payne. So why don't you talk about the SKU one more while I bring up a story?
Well, I would say that they're bringing up the SKU because I think the PlayStations came back at them with Infamous and a Killzone, and Xbox One got back at them for Titanfall. So it's just a constant, endless war. But Watch Dogs is coming out for both, so I think they just get a tiebreaker on that. Yeah. But I'm not. I think they're just gonna have to like see what happens throughout the year. Like we'll see. We'll see which company wins. But I really liked Killzone. I like that. And yeah, I thought that was a pretty solid game. But I'm mostly like Dead Rising. So yeah, got to go with my chances of the Xbox One. So passing the mic.
Oh, by the way, you didn't introduce yourself. This is Conrad. Follow him, Bombboy Suh on Twitter. He also has a YouTube and a Vine. Check him out, Connor Sanguis. But yeah, I got another story coming up here. Call of Duty's supposed to have. Oh crap! Where was that? Oh, there it is. Here we go. It said a new era arrives. Call of Duty World Reveal 5/14/14, which is 3 days from now, May 4th. They're gonna have a new reveal. So yeah, May 4th, look for a Call of Duty announcement. There's also some screenshots here. The soldiers in the screenshot appear to be wearing external suits of armor, which could point to the game being set in the near future. Those suits actually look cool. He looks like to be wearing some kind of like really weird helmet that looks like it could extend over his face, like I don't know, a ghost mask from.
And there's like ammo over his shoulder.
And yeah, and there's a bandolier clips all over his beefy shoulders, and looks like Marcus from Gears of War. But yeah, it looks like Call of Duty might be set in the future. There's tiny white squares that move around every time the page is refreshed. They all link to articles about private military companies. Oh yeah, this is gonna feature private military companies in this game. So I don't know. It doesn't look like it'd be focusing on stealth because that guy's wearing a huge bandolier clip, and it's not like they're gonna be going in loud. So I don't know. May 4th. Look for a Call of Duty reveal. And what do you think about this screenshot and date on May 4th and reveal?
Well, I liked COD's campaign and multiplayer, but on Call of Duty Ghosts, they went silent on some missions, but so they mostly went loud. So I would have to go with I'll just wait and see to what they get for the new worldwide Call of Duty. Well, it looks pretty good. Maybe Who is it made by? Treyarch?
Treyarch,
Yeah.
yeah.
It could be maybe like just after Menendez, or maybe a couple of years later.
Menendez.
I think he still plays David Mason, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, but they probably changed the title, so yeah. It's gonna be Call of Duty something. I I, I think it's gonna be a new era arrives,
Era.
or a new era, just depending on how you say it. But so yeah, what's next, Aaron?
Closing thoughts on Call of Duty. I thought Call of Duty Ghosts was alright, but disappointing. Like, I thought the campaign was a little too goody two shoes. Like, you got your brother, you got your dad, you got your little Riley dog, and I don't know. I just felt like they're not taking enough risks with Call of Duty, and they're gonna turn it into Tony Hawk. You see what Activision did to Tony Hawk 2? They oversaturated the market with Pro Skater and Underground and all that other stuff, and people are sick of it. Like, people were waiting 2 years between games because it wasn't even changing that much, and that's what's happening with Call of Duty. Like, I don't know. Like, they even have the Extinction game mode, which is not good. Like, you're shooting little alien dudes, and I don't get it. Like, who is that for? Like, who enjoys that stuff? Like, Nazi zombies with Treyarch. Was the original maker of that, like waves after waves of enemies, persistent enemies. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, Call of Duty can mix it up. Treyarch can mix it up. Like, they're gonna have to do something different. They're gonna have to, because Battlefield has Levolution, and you're able to do like destructible objects, like houses. Like, you could blow away cover, like if someone's hiding behind it. But
And if you knife a fence, like just like one time and it's gone. But except for cement benches, so don't. I drove into a cement bench and I got killed. But yeah, the Battlefield, it's pretty good. Battlefield's actually like really good. I played some what's it called? A Naval Strike. Yeah, Naval Strike. I've been playing some of that. I've been playing so much of it. Well, not so much, but I played like just a little bit, just like it took me a while to get used to the Call of Duty controls, and GTA controls, because I forgot how to fly a helicopter. But Call of Duty, you just get like team deathmatch, all that, no vehicles. But I'm pretty sure in Battlefield, if they took the vehicles away, it would just be straight up Call of Duty again. So yeah, but I think Titanfall was pretty much like the thing about it, and Titanfall they just like caught in between of COD and Battlefield, because I think a Titan is basically just like a vehicle, but if you take the Titans away, what are they? It's just straight up COD again. So that's why I think they added Titan, just like Battlefield. So I think it's between COD and Battlefield. So what do you think, Aaron?
this is Call of Duty, dude. Go back to 1942 skin. But yeah, I think Call of Duty. Yeah, they're gonna have to change it up. Them and Battlefield are at a standstill. It's so weird that EA released Titanfall, because Battlefield 4 is also a shooter and that also competes with it. But I don't know. We'll see this E3 if they can revolutionize the first-person shooter, like Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, like the original one that came out in 2007. Like, that was so great to play, and I hope they can make an experience like that. Just simplified, like, don't make anything too complicated. But yeah, and on to the next article. Halo 2 Remastered. Apparently, Microsoft might announce that at E3. Another Microsoft announcement. The only thing I didn't like about Halo 2 was the ending. Like, I thought the Arbiter stuff was okay. You got to play as the Covenant, one of the elite guys. He was called the Arbiter, and he actually worked with Chief and took out some of the prophets. And yeah, it was really cool working with the heretics and stuff. But yeah, Halo 2 Remastered might be announced. They already did a Halo Combat Evolve, like the original. They remade that one. And it was really cool because you can press the back button and it'll revert back to the old graphics. And you press the back button again, instantaneously, no pause. Go to new graphics, which has like newer character models, new worlds, new gun sounds, and I don't know. Yeah, that game was that Halo 1 remake. You should check it out because it was a really cool remake, and the feature I announced was in there. So, yeah.